Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Furry Feature, where we check out furry games that I have discovered from multiple places around the internet. This time we're looking at a game called Postmouse. This is a free game on Steam it's a 3D adventure game starring a Postmouse, a Mel Mouse. It's actually a student project for, like, you know, one of those situations where, you know, an animation college does a student project, make a game, show off their skills and stuff. Apparently that's what this is. It looked really charming. I wanted to check it out. It reminded me a great deal of Ghosts of a Tale, if you guys remember me playing that. There's something to be said for mouse-based adventure games. They're very pleasant if done right. But in any case, before we begin, if you like the video, do think about giving it a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, think about doing that as well. But if you really want to help out, come on over to Twitch. We're trying to reach partner over here, but we need more viewers to do that. So if you want to come by, whether it's to lurk or to talk, think about doing so, because it does make a world of difference. We also have a pretty cool Discord community if you want to check that out. I have a coffee link if you want to help directly monetize my content. And I have a merch store if you want to buy some cool stuff. All links are in the description, so check them out at your leisure. With that being said, though, let's go ahead and start this up. Oop. Oh, hello, frog. Postmouse. Ah, boss, what? Postmouse, I have a job for you. I know this is sudden, but no one has seen Carl the post pigeon in 3 days, and the post office is getting seriously backed up with all these letters. I would go and deliver this myself, but I'm not as young and spry as I used to be, so it's up to you. But boss, I've never gone that far out before. I never got any training for this. Postmouse, I've seen that twinkle in your eye. I can tell you want to get out and explore the world beyond our little nook. Well, yes. But this is all so sudden, and if you do well today, you might even prove that you've got the guts to deliver alongside the veteran post pigeons. So how about it? I could try it. Very good. Now, the recipient you're looking for goes by the name of Pablo. He should be somewhere over yonder, by the Great Crane. You can use the map next to the post office if you need to orient yourself. Now, hop to it. I like how I just started right off for the title screen. Yeah, this is one of those student game projects that really looked nice. Also, I was wondering if when I got into gameplay it might get a little laggy for you. I knew it. I had a feeling that might happen. Let me mess with settings. Don't worry. This happens sometimes. It's a conflict between XSplit and, in this case, Unreal Engine, I believe. Oh well. I could also... Actually, wait. There's a very powerful thing I could do. Oh. 600 by 900 isn't here. Right then. We do what we have to, I suppose. How about that? Well, you know what? That's fine. You guys will basically not be able to tell the difference. It's a smaller window for me. But, again, you guys probably can't tell the difference. If I do that, yeah, okay. Just double checking. I'm still upscaling the actual recording, so it's fine. Whatever. Yee. Does that look okay? I think it looks okay. I wonder, there's stamps. Are these collectibles? They may be collectibles. Also, I've elected to do a thing. No, that breaks my other monitor. I had a feeling. Alright, I'll just do the windowed mode. More games need... You know what is really cool and more games need it? That thing where you can, like, lower the resolution of a game, but then it, like, AI upscales it, so, like, it looks really good, but it's technically still a low resolution, which saves memory. More games need that. But I wouldn't expect that in a student project, I'm just saying. So what do we got here? What are you still dawdling around for? Follow the river, I say. Hop to it. But swimming... Swim? Nobody asked you to swim. You have legs to work, don't you? Yes, but... I know that you don't like water, but I'm sure you'll find a way across. Yes, sir. Our outfit is very good. Why does our outfit make us look like... I don't know why I'm getting this vibe, but Final Fantasy 14 outfit. I don't know why I say that. The Final Fantasy 14 out. I don't know. It just looks. It would look in place in that game. Not sure why I say that. All right, what do we got then? Okay, well, I guess that's the map. Let's see. Post office is down there. The Maw is over there. Pond Heights, Robin's Climb, and the Great Crane, which is literally a mechanical crane. Fair enough. And there does seem to be human buildings, so... Yep. Okay, what is the extent of which we can explore? Okay, we are kind of boxed in a little bit. Hello. Oh, hiya, Postmouse. Where are you heading? The boss gave me a letter. They did what? Oh man, I can't wait to see that pigeon's face when he sees that you had to fill in for him. He'll be so embarrassed. So who you're looking for? Someone named Pablo. Pablo? Where have I heard that? Got it. Pablo's a tortoise, if I remember correctly. You know, giant shell, mincing beak, can swallow a mouse whole. Huh? Oh, but I'm sure it's fine. We haven't had a case of predation around these parts for the better part of a cycle. Tortoises are usually fine. Well, keep that in mind. Thank you for warning me. Just casually, oh yeah, he might eat you. Hey, Postman, it's your first time going out into this part of the Yellow Woods, isn't it? I never had much reason to. Tell me about it. I'll take over some of your work while you're out. Us small ones need to stick together, after all. Speaking of, usually the post pigeons just fly out of here, but you'll have to find your own way out. Shouldn't be too difficult for a mouse. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you. Any other dialogue? Good luck out there, Postmouse. There is multiple dialogue. They make little squeaks. That's really great. Oh. Hi. Okay, he's not really saying anything new. So, alright. Guess we're going this way. Hi, Xerix. Today's not the worst day or anything. I'm just still recovering from problems. RT to sprint. You mean... Okay, I guess that's sprinting? Oh, yeah, that's sprinting. Okay. Alright. Not exactly the clearest path forward, but that's fine. Hello. Hello? You're a funny one. Four-legged folks don't usually get at this close to my nest. What are these round things on your head? Can I touch them? My ears? Ears? Never heard of them. More importantly, have you seen any stamps? Stamps? They're kind of square and have some really cool pictures on them. I'm collecting them. I named them after me, so they all legally belong to me. I'm Stamp. Oh. You're not very talkative, are you? Anyway, if you're heading out of here and see any stamps, could you show them to me? If you bring me enough, I'll show you my own personal favorite. I'll even give you a hint to get you started. See that white tree trunk I'm looking at? If you climb up using the mushrooms, I'll put a secret stamp there. Okay. Stamp? Where's the stamp? I told you where to find one, didn't I? See that white tree trunk? Okay, yeah. I getcha. How do I climb it? Oh, okay, mushrooms. Copyright burb. Oh, yeah, there's one. So I guess that's what we're looking for? Alright then. Alright, simple enough. And there's a total of like 12. There's 12. Okay. I'm under house arrest, so I can't help you look for stamps, but I can tell you where to find them. My eyes are really good, you know. Let's see. There's still 6 stamps down here in the Yellow Woods, but some of them might be out of your reach for now. Oh. Then how do you get them? I don't know. Try again later and see if anything has changed. Will we get abilities or something? Alright then. Why is he under house... Wait, hold on. Why is he under house arrest, and who the hell does house arrest for the animals? Who's the animal that determines house arrest? That... Alright. Birdhouse arrest. I mean, they're one of the few animals that have a house, I guess. So, good for them, I guess? Ah, there's the reason I had to lower the settings. My old nemesis. Heavily moving foliage in a video game. Alright, well. Yep, see, look, if I look over here. Oh, yep. Yep, that is your typical Unreal Engine, move all the... To be fair, this is a pretty looking game, so I can kind of... It's a little bit more justified, but, like, every one of these blades of grass is moving. And I think that's unnecessary, but, you know. Apologies if there's a bit of lag. Oh, instinct? Oh. Okay, that's kind of useful. What does that do? Does it lead me to a stamp, or... Oh. That's Pablo. Oh, hello. Sasha? Hey, he's my favorite little sibling. How's the post office job going? Is that old toad still make you do boring desk work? I like to help where I can, but why are you here? You sound like you don't want me here. Your big sister's hurt. That reminds me. I'm not here for you, don't be mistaken, but Mother is threatened to hire some of our siblings to kidnap you if you don't show up for some family dinner again soon. So you should consider doing that. I'll consider it. Good. She'll probably try talking you to joining the family business again, but don't worry. Your big sis will help fend her off. You go do your thing, Postmouse. What is the family business? Thank you, Sasha. I really appreciate it. You wouldn't happen to see a merchant around here. I only really came by to buy some fancy ingredients for the birthday stew in 3 days. Is it for the sextuplets? You know it. I'll have to remember to send them a birthday card tomorrow. I think they would just chew right through it, but it's a thought that can't matters. Oh, that stew is going to be so great with the arid land herbs. I'm sure it'll be gobbled up. Arid land herbs. This doesn't seem like an arid land. I'll be honest, the student project is handling the Unreal moving foliage better than a lot of Unreal games handle it. Water. Oh. I guess, yeah, we can't swim, so. He did say he couldn't, to be fair. Hello. I have post. ... Little one, I think you are mistaken. No, this is definitely a letter. I meant about me. Yes, this must be the letter from my cousin, Pablo. I can see why one would be mistaken. We look alike. We even have matching shell patterns. I am so sorry. I got the wrong person. The one you are looking for is down the river, the other direction. I can't travel down the river. But you could follow it. Here, you can cross the river where it's narrow. Okay. The letter is the one he has been waiting for, is it not? I haven't read it yet. I think I would appreciate it if you hurried. Pablo's been waiting long for the news, and it gets easily anxious. Okay. Postmouse actually was found floating in the river. I mean, that seems like the #1 cause of death right now, and I definitely can cross like here. That's good. But if I don't cross, is there like a stamp over here? It's worth looking. Can instinct find stamps? So embarrassing. I found a tortoise near the water, but it was the wrong person. It told me I would find Pablo if I followed the river upstream. Okay, it looks like that's just the direction we need to go. Right then. I am getting... One thing I will say, the environment is highly detailed, but I'm constantly, like, tripping over little bits of geometry, because we're a small mouse and there's a lot of geometry. Oh, come on. Of course I would drown in the rock. The laser's still a real penalty. There we go. I think I was supposed to go that way. So instead, what's this way? Oh, I can't cross there. I did 2 redeems charm. Oh, okay. Okay then. 1 second. Trees, my Arceus. I think that was the one you wanted. And also doggo noises. So. That's a lot of redeems all at once. Second was by mistake. Oh, okay. That's fine. Oh, pipe. Oh, a stamp. Ooh! Okay. Hold on. This lets me see something. Oh. 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 Yeah. No. No. Oh, no. Okay. Pin some back. Oh. Oh. Where am I? Right. Just want to see something. There's a stamp there. Okay. So instinct can help find stamps, but I can't see. Like the objective marker, I can see through geometry. Stamps, I can't. I have to be physically in eyesight of them, so. Okay, then. So it might be actually hard to find the stamps, but. I'll keep an eye out. It's fair. This one's very much on the way. Oh, the one thing about instinct is you can't run while using it. Oh, what's this? Huh. That I would assume that means I can climb that, but I don't think I have the ability. It is pretty. Also, this is a free student project too, so you can just play it if you want. Aside from the usual Unreal Engine performance issues, this seems to be a very competently made project. Student projects can be all over the place in the quality, because on one side, it's a student project. It's somebody who's still learning courses and development and stuff, so they're going to be an amateur to some extent. But on the flip side, it's for their course, and they're doing it to, you know, get a good grade. So they're going to put their heart into it, probably, at least if they care enough. Hello. What's this? A postmouse? I'm looking for a Pablo? Do I look like a Pablo to you? I don't know. Well, I ain't. But I'll tell you what. I bet that anxious-looking pasty tortoise I saw earlier has something to do with it. Call it a gut feeling. That big hunk of metal there was making a big racket until a short while ago, and then it stopped. If it ain't evidence of the higher powers, I don't know what is. Higher powers? I for sure don't know anyone with the know-how to make giant beams of metal rumble on command. If I can't make it and I know anyone who could have made it, then who did? You have a point. Listen, Postmouse, I ain't a Pablo, okay? Try to continue down the river if you want to find that sorry tourist. Oh. Gosh, dang it, the puns. Wait, what pun? I missed one. Ah. Okay, that's cool. What's over here? Oh, more water to murder me. Alright. These pipes... Oh, I bet you anything there's going to be a stamp hidden in a pipe. Calling it now. I didn't really catch any puns yet. I'm reading out the dialogue, so... Either it was... Maybe it was a bit of a stealthy pun. But normally if I read out dialogue, I will always catch a pun. I'm having so much trouble. This game really gives me the impression of, yes, I am small. I can't jump on this and I get stuck under this. I am just small. Using instinct to kind of scout a bit. Not every plank leads to somewhere. Where's the? Is he wearing something? Is he wearing scrap metal on his back? That's interesting. Okay then. Ah, I see. I think I see. Yeah. There we go. Nice music. What if everything for this game was originally made for the game? That is to say, basically, the score was written for the game as well. I don't know the extent of the student project, like how many people were involved. It's very nice. Wait, what is the... Oh, I see. Now I can technically do this jump. I gotta jump from up there, too, technically. Is this like a mansion, or... Looks old and abandoned. I feel like I'm in a kind of a courtyard grounds sort of thing. Oh, god dang it. The geometry is very accurate, like how I fall through the little holes between the smokes. Some games I just walk over that like invisible train. I commend the accuracy, even if it's like slightly annoying. Okay. Just looking for goodies, you know. There do be collectibles. I'll talk to the tortoise in a sec. Wow, he does some deep breathing. Oh. Okay. Ah, so I can cross the crane using this. Well, I don't think I need to do that right now. Hello. What is this? A small creature has entered my field of vision. Do you know the mayor, the one in charge of this town? Not personally. For shame. I have been pacing around here for too long, and seem to have wandered into a place I cannot get out of. Can you not swim? Swim? I'm a tortoise, not a turtle, and I do not want to get my wares wet. I'm a merchant, you see. I was waiting for news from the town, planning to scout the area. The bureaucracy around here is unbearably slow, and I should know. Are you Mr. Pablo? The one and only. Why do you ask? I have a letter for you from the Yellow Woods Town Hall. Truly? The lettering is small and hard for me to read. Postmouse, could you read it for me? Maybe a cute voice like yours will soften the blow of rejection. I'll do my best. Dear Pablo our tortoise, we are happy to inform you that your application to establish Pablo's Airland Goods has been approved by the Yellow Woods Ministry. You are to establish your merchant store no later than the end of fall, otherwise will we offer the space to another candidate. Remember to register your lot with Nettle S. Hedgehog at the town hall. Kind regards, Yellow Woods Town. I had prepared myself for rejection, and you, my little savior, have given me hope. But I must say, I wasn't expecting a little creature like yourself to deliver an important letter like this on foot. Do they run out of pigeons in the forest? Curious. It's a longer story, but I'm happy to have been of service. So that's why he has a bunch of stuff on his back. He's a merchant. Now to get out of... But wait a moment, I am still stuck. How did you end up getting stuck? I was wandering around, scouting the area, when suddenly the rumbling noise I had heard in the background stopped. Oh, to think even after such wonderful news, I have no way back. If I do not get to my lot, all your efforts will have been for naught. Whatever shall I do? I can't bear to look at my wife's face again if I return from another failed expedition. Did your model just freeze? I cannot bear to look at my wife's face again. I'd rather freeze up entirely. Okay, he's moved again. Well, what if I look for a way to get you back? Ah, I had forgotten you were still here. What could a small creature like you do? Will you pick me up and ferry me across? I'm not quite sure yet, but I'll figure something out. And I will be here, stuck. The rumbling noise had stopped. It seemed to come from those huge beams of metal. Perhaps they resemble the form of a giant crane. I wonder if that had anything to do with it. There used to be a bridge here. I'll try to get closer and see what I can find. Okay, am I going that way? Yes. Alright then. So basically, there was a mechanized bridge thing that stopped working, and now he's stuck because of that. Probably this. This is very pretty. I do like this. I wonder if all the modeling work was also done by the students, or if they used any assets. Probably some base assets, but they probably made the like the character models. Which, by the way, is very, very cute. By the way. Oh, you're giving me an extra view while you're still away from home. Oh, cool. Just leaving my stream open as an extra tab. That, well, I would say that's very sweet of you, but you have like 116 tabs, so. Aw, I was one of like 1 million tabs that you had open. How sweet. Okay, that's the way forward. So what's this way? Aha! What? Oh, hello. This is a bug. It is bug. Oh my god, you're adorable. Bagworm. If snails have houses, do I have a house? Are they sticks I claim part of me or owned by me? Do the single entities make a bigger whole, or is it just a collection of small things I picked up? I don't know. No, it's a rodent. Do you have a house? My family has one. Homeless, then. I have a place to sleep. Sleep is good. Zzz. That's a good idea. Let me try that. Oh my god. It's just a little bug with a bunch of sticks. That's actually pretty cute. What's a bagworm? I thought it was like a thing that hung for trees. But that just looks like a little grub, or actually no, it's not really a grub. It has legs. Kind of looks a little more like I don't know, beetle or something. I don't know. I don't know what this thing is. I guess I didn't know what bagworms were. Wraps out in twigs and grass. Oh, that's why the Pokemon. Yeah, okay, Fortress. Or Fortress is not an example of a bagworm. No, not Fortress. It's frick. What are those? What are the other Pokemon called? Wait, no. Pineco and Fortress are not the ones. Burmy. Burmy is the bagworm. Thank you. I don't know what Pineco and Fortress are. Maybe they're supposed to be bagworms too. I don't know. Burmy and Wormadam, yeah. Alright, I think that's it for this area. So I think the stamps, it doesn't look like they're super duper high in the stamps, which thank goodness for that. The stamps are always in their own little areas, so if I'm just exploring any little... If I'm exploring intentional nooks made If I'm exploring intentional, like, nooks the game has, then I'll find the snaps, probably. Which is good that they're not just hidden randomly, you know, behind a tree or something, because with all this foliage, it would be really hard to find them if that was the case. Okay, something up there. Oh, alright. This is weird. Just have sitting here, but okay. Press X to interact with switches. I mean, sure. This motor is so old and rusted, but this switch panel is so pristine. Huh. I mean, it's not exactly new, but for sitting out in the open sky, it looks really quite... It looks like it was recently placed here, honestly. Oh, there's a platform. Okay. I think the Burmy and Wormadan are neat because they have the different, you know, the different forms where they are wearing different things, and I think that's kind of neat. Wait, where did I come from? I came from, yeah, I came from over there. Okay. I'm small and there's a lot of foliage. I'm having trouble just seeing it around. Alright, let's ride this thing then. Oh, shit. If you are not sprinting, your jump has very little distance. Which I guess is good for precision, but... Damn, really little distance. I guess I should always sprint jump. Okay. Oh! I also just realized that if I hold down the sprint button and immediately start moving and jumping, I won't actually be sprint jump. I need a little... You need a little run-up room. You need a little run-up room before you jump. So you actually, I need to like run a little bit and then, yeah. If I want to do a running jump, I need to run a little bit first. Otherwise, I just do a pitiful jump. Sure, you're dropping frames sometimes. No. I'm not dropping frames, it's just the game is dropping frames a bit. You know, I could actually lower the anti-aliasing down a bit. Maybe even the texture work. Let's see how different does that look if I lower that. Okay, I can barely tell I lowered the texture quality, so if that helps, then that's no harm. Oh yeah. Fortunately, it's not. Yeah, it's not drop frames. It's just this is an Unreal Engine game, and there's a lot of like. Look at all the moving foliage. It's a moving foliage game. So you know, it'll happen now and then. I've actually lowered a number of settings, but if I look certain directions, like, there's a lot of area that direction, so that lags a little bit. I was trying not to look at directions that cause a lot of lag. Or just look down. Huh, another... whatchamacallit. I think this is encouraging me to go down. Alright. No, it's... I'm glad that you mentioned it, because you weren't sure. But, yeah, it's just one of those games that... The only problem I have with this game is that it's on an engine that... Well... The developers would have had to go out of their way to disable all the foliage from moving, but yeah, every little... Even if it's subtle, every bush, every blade of grass, every tree... Every leaf on every tree, every leaf on every bush, every blade of grass on all the grass moves. That is ultimately what causes these frame hiccups. What's funny is that it's actually running relatively okay for me, but yeah, it hiccups for recording when there is that much going on. Also, I realized that was not actually where I needed to fall. So let me try again. In fact, I'm not entirely sure where I'm supposed to... Oh, there's buttons here. I barely even noticed that. Alright, let's see here. Oh. Oh yeah, this is just moving this entire structure, alright. Oh, I see there's a... Yeah, I was gonna say, it's gonna hit that tree and stop. Alright. No? Okay. Oh, I can't press them anymore. That's fair, though. It's in position. Alright, that solves that issue. I'm just, like, thinking, is there anything else? Oh, no. Oh! Fall damage! Shoot. Did that fix the bridge still? Okay, I think the bridge is still good, though. We good. That's interesting. There's actually two ways up to that, I just realized. One was climbing the other side of the machine. Second was this. So, that's interesting. Okay, let's go back. I jump a little worse than it seems than it first appears. My tiny savior. I don't know how you manage, but the rumbling sound is back, and the way back is clear. Now I can make it to my lot in time. You have saved my business and my hide. If there's anything you need, come back and ask. Thank you, Sir Pablo. I was happy to be of service. You're welcome. I did it. I made a bridge for Pablo and myself to get off the island. I should go talk to him to make sure he's okay, and afterwards I'll tell the boss I'm done so I can get back to work. Alright, let's go tell the boss we're done. Alright, it's time to head back, I guess. Head back? Yeah, I guess so. Hi, Jeffrey. Postmouse, back so soon? The recipient was a bit stuck, but I actually helped that huge tortoise out. Managed, did you? Tell you what, Postmouse, I'll keep running the desk if you keep at it with these letters. And keep a lookout for that bird-brained Carl while you're out. Well, the first delivery wasn't that bad. I could take another. So where am I going? There's the right attitude. How you feel about heights, Postmouse? Heights? Well, as long as I can land safely. The letter is addressed to Aerith, Danda, and Mamori. They're a nest of robins living at the top of the clock tower. You know, the tall structure to the north. All the way up there? It's just a bit of height. I'm sure you'll manage just fine. There are folks counting on you, Postmouse. We just suffered a fall death a moment ago, so it's not really the best sign. Oh, Postmouse, while I have you here, I just want to say you did a good job with that Pablo Yellowwood situation. I told you you could do it, didn't I? I had a little help along the way. Don't sell yourself short. You're a member of this proud post office, too, and I expected nothing less of you. Thank you. Yes, now, what are you standing around for? You already got your second assignment, didn't you? He's a slightly curmudgeon-y but decent boss, it seems. Oh, Postmouse, good to see you in one piece. Those tortoises didn't give you too much trouble, did they? No, Pablo was perfectly polite. Good. Well, we'll be seeing more of him now, after all. By the way, Postmouse, that path you took last time got blocked off by a falling rock. Really unlucky business, you know? Then again, you could have been standing there and gotten flattened, so maybe it's lucky. Now, I know you don't like climbing as much as the rest of us, but see this yellow lichen here? It has a really good grip. Even you won't be able to fall off this stuff. If I was you, I'd keep my eye out for it. Sounds like you're going high up, after all. How do you know that? I happen to overhear you and the boss. What else are these big ears useful for? Besides, I know the robins. Gotta love those little buggers. But hey, Postmouse, can I tell you a secret? I really did think that Pablo was going to eat me the first I saw him. He just has to get so close in order for him to even see me. And well, that giant beak of his made me nervous, you know? I get it. He was bigger than the entire post office. Take care out there. And remember to keep an eye out for yellow lichen. They are easy to climb. Get going, Postmouse. The mail must go through. I love their little squeaks they make. It's great. Makes it worth talking to them over and over again. So are these each of the areas I need to go to, I wonder? Robin's Climb is next, I suppose. Tortoises and tortoise... Do they just have bad... Do they have bad vision? Is that just a thing about them? Or... Oh, this must be the rock that they were mentioning. Okay, so I have to take a different path. Got it. X to climb. Okay. Oh, good. I can climb in midair. That's good to know. X, let go. Whoops. Okay. So we're going over there. Okay. Postmouse, I heard you helped get the merchant settled in. I only gave him a letter. And that was all you had to do. The rest was merely bureaucracy. Those damnable hedgehogs always take forever to decide on anything, but at least the post arrives quickly. Speaking of, you don't usually deliver the letters, do you? I had to step in because Carl the post pigeon hasn't shown up for work for the past 3 days. You mean the post office poster boy, Carl? That's weird. Hopefully he's just down with the flu or something. Didn't you used to idolize him? I remember, it was so cute. You had a picture on your wall and everything. Sasha! Don't worry, I won't tell a soul. Hey, I'm proud of my little sibling. Good luck out there. Thanks, Sasha. Let's go talk to everybody. Hello. I said hello. Okay. Little mouse, was your task successful? I have successfully handed off my first letter, yes. Very good. I am glad. Pablo must be settling up shop, then. I shall look forward to seeing more of him now that he lives close by. Are the two of you close? I suppose we may have been, once upon a time. Now we have the opportunity to make up for lost time. I hope it works out between you two. Oh, I'm sure things will pick up right where they left off after sharing a jar of fermented dates. Pablo's seen much of the world. He carries many things on that shell of his. Does he have many stories, then? Many. But do not ask me how many of them are invented. You should go and ask him yourself. I will. Thank you for your help, Mr. Tortoise. That looks cute, too. I like the little interactions. Some games get dialogue over, like, some adventure-ish style games get dialogue overly wordy, while other games just don't write it very well, or, you know. I feel like it's hard to write good character interactions because either you write the characters poorly or you are like, well, they need to say 573 paragraphs so that we get to know them, and that's just not that's not the way to get to know a character. If they talk a whole bunch, yeah, you get to learn a lot, but it's not very fun to read. You don't really get invested into them. Now, where am I going? Oh, I guess I'm gonna cross over here again. Woo! Hopefully the frame drops aren't too bad for you guys. Or rather, not frame drops, but the lag when I look to certain directions. It is possible that I could stop the game, look up the INI file for this if it exists, and edit it to adjust some effects. Sadly, though, if it is Unreal, all this foliage, I can't stop it. I can't edit the INI and say disable foliage movement. I can't do that, sadly. That would require the developer to change it. My tiny savior, what brings you here? Hello, Mr. Pablo. Just wanted to see how you're doing. Quite good, I think. I've started my trek to my new lot so I could set up my wares, but stumbled upon this curious flower on the way. This flower? It's almost everywhere, though. Is that so? I have not seen it anywhere on my travels before this. Did you travel a lot? Oh, did I ever? I have seen things you could never imagine. If you have a day or three, I might even be inclined to tell you about them. I am delivering another letter, but I would love to hear your stories. I will expect you at my stall then, when all is said and done. Swat the game to remove the trees. That wouldn't look very nice, though. It's not the foliage that's the problem, it's the fact that it's moving. The fact that it's animated is the problem. If it just existed, it'd be fine. Come by my stall when your work is done if you want to trade stories. I don't have any adventures of my own, but I read a lot of adventures growing up. Fiction, that will do as well. I look forward to hearing from you again, little Postmouse. Ooh, I like their sounds they make. So I'm going the wrong direction, but before I go the right direction, I just wanted to look over here again. Since it is a new day, quote-unquote, and there are more people. It's the local Postmouse. Did you find your Pablo? I did. He was stuck on the wrong side of the river. The only wrong side of the river is outside the river, Postmouse, but I reckon a mouse wouldn't agree with that. But wow, I have to ask, are you affiliated with the higher powers? Am I what? The higher powers, because the moment you went to that machine over yonder, it started rumbling again. That's a sign of the higher powers. I don't know what I did, I just pushed a button. The button? What unholy object is that? Was it made by the higher powers? It might have been. Buttons, I must find more evidence of the higher powers. Someday everyone will realize my theory is right. Buttons. Buttons, are they from God? An essay. That's true, Fox. Small Saga was quite nice, and it actually also made me remember, oh yeah, I got this in my library. We should check this out. Now, I'm not supposed to be going this direction, but I'm going this direction. So I just want to, well, I want to visit the bagworm, partially. But also I want to know if there's any stamps that perhaps lurk out this direction now. It's not impossible. Where was that bagworm? It was through here, up here, across here, across here. Oh, that's where the bridge originally was. Can I even get back to the bagworm? Or is the bagworm inaccessible now? I actually don't know. I think the bagworm may not be accessible now. No bagworm visit for us, then. I do have to say, I feel like half this game is spent going through grass without seeing what's past it because the grass is taller than I am. That map is very difficult to see, but I get ya. Oh, never mind, he's over here now. I'll take that. I could be bounded in a nutshell and consider myself king of infinite space were it not that I have bad dreams. You have bad dreams? What about? I don't. I just took out to make me sound smarter. Did it work? It sounds kind of silly, to be honest. Ones pretending to be smart often do. That's actually a pretty smart statement that he said at the end. So, like, actually, no, that was actually a pretty smart thing he said at the end sentence there. Is this the way? Oh, there's 2 objectives. Okay. Color me curious. Oh, is this like... Oh, it's a bird fountain. Oh, they really do want me to climb the actual clock tower. Okay, then. Okay, so I don't know where that goes. But there's a bridge across here. Okay, so... This feels like the quote-unquote correct direction. Maybe I should check that little path I found then. Are we in London again? I don't know where we're at. It feels like a mansion or something. But it's like a lot of different buildings. But it's like in a forest, so it doesn't feel like a town. I don't know. Okay, where's that little secret I found? There it is. I don't like this place. It makes my whiskers stand on end. Let's just get out of here for now. Okay, we don't like that place. Alright then, I guess we're not going that way. It will be... I will note it for later. Postmouse doesn't like mildly claustrophobic places, I feel like. Huh. That's a jumping puzzle. Hold on. Oh my, I phased through that. Oh, well, oh no, where am I? Oh god. I'm fine. It does look like a jumping puzzle, though. Because I can... Oh, come on. Mushrooms equals platforms, so... Let me, There we go. Don't know if there was a point to that. Oh, here we go. There was. Ah, fuck. So, I will say the controls in this aren't the best. The mouse is actually a bit stiff, and like I said, I have to, like, do an awkward amount of running just to... There we go. Where's this taking me? Oh. I almost walked right by that. That could have been better positioned for the camera. Okay. Oh, this was so I didn't die with the fall. Okay, cool. It was a stamp puzzle. I had a feeling. Oh, there's like lore here. I'll look at that later. When I hopefully find all the stamps. I will say, I'm going to try my best to find them all, but if I do miss one, I'm not going to replay to try to find it. So, I'll see if I find them all. That was a tricky one. That one required... I almost didn't see that parkour, I'll be honest with you. Actually, now looking up at it now, though, in retrospect, kind of obvious. Keep an eye out for those mushrooms. Those indicate climbing spots. Okay, so it wants me to climb the bird bath, but for what purpose? Alright. Like, it's an objective marker, but why is it an objective, per se? Okay, let's cross the river. So I'm making it a point not to look up a whole bunch. Like, if I'm kind of angled towards the ground, that will inevitably save frames. Because that's just how it works. Like, when it comes to this sort of, like, if I look at a ton of the game's geometry at once, that's when it's going to have a frame drop. It does seem like I can look at quite a bit without an issue, though, like that direction stuff. Hopefully there's an indoor level, because that will definitely run better, too. Oh. Oh, that's not climbable? That looks really climbable. It doesn't really go anywhere, but... Guess lichen only. Oop. Oh, it seems the water itself is, maybe overly physics-based, and maybe cause a bit of lag, too. Okay. Ah, I see. I need to cross that river bit. That's why I need the bird bath. Okay. Oh, wait, am I supposed to do this jump? Seems a bit long. No, I can't. I'm flipping into that. There must be another way. Ah, here we go. We're looking at what happens. No, we're not currently, actually. Just... Oh, shit, there's water there. I mean, it makes sense, the bird bath, but it's so... That was so impeccably clean, I didn't even see it. At least not from that angle. I should have known, though, because there's lily pads, like, literally right there, so... Hello, gentle mouse. Hello. Ah, him. Excuse me. I'm trying to calculate the value of this property. What property? This giant structure you see here, right in front of you. Legend says that a family of giants lived in here all by their lonesome. But that was ages ago. Oh, well, I'm going in there to deliver a letter. You are? I'll keep an eye out for ghosts. I may have marked it that wants to live in haunted mansions. Mansions? You wouldn't understand, Postmouse. The landlord's work is quite involved and important. There's just so much free real estate to claim and repurpose, all for me and my future tenants. Say, what would be your asking price for the structure, all the way up there? I'd better go now. Cheerio, Postmouse. Oh, he is absolutely British. So we might be in British land. This would not be unexpected, honestly. Why are so many mouse stories in, like, England? Not that there's really a problem with that or anything. Just an observation. Oh, I'm drowning. I'm fine. Ooh, this is a great angle to look around for stamps. Sorry, that will cause frame drops, but at least I can look for stamps. I do not think I missed these stamps. Continuing on. Mice exist only in England. Ah, I see. So when I see them in America or Canada, then that means they're just imported, I suppose. A little dicey here. All right. Okay, so I guess I'm going that way. Before that, though, what's down here? Oh, this seems to go somewhere. Wait a minute. Where am I going? If I jump this, I can't go back. This may be unwise. Haven't I been over here? Yeah, I totally have. Oh my god. The grass, man, the grass. Okay. Not much of... Ah, God! I ramped off a rock just wrong. Whoops. Oh, okay, well, this is fine. I need to go back here anyways. And yeah, there's something out here. Okay. I think that the developers could have conveyed the the direction to go a little bit better. I feel like the platforming blends a little too well into just natural flora and fauna and stuff. Okay, so, alright. It's one of those cases where the world is very pretty, but it's not completely playable. Ah, here's a bird. Hello. Just bird. A mouse, a mouse! Tell me, mouse, do you hear it? Hear what? The anxious chirping of younglings. I have been listening to it all morning, wondering what I should do about it. Are you sure you don't hear it, though? Don't mice have good hearing? Try focusing your hearing. I can focus my eyesight. How do you know they are in distress? More importantly, how do you not? If you're heading up there, would you check in with them and see if they're all right? I am on my way to deliver a letter. Do you think it's for them? Could be, could be. I hope their distress will settle soon. There is a problem up there, I think. They're in the building? Well, they live in the clock tower, apparently. I do not know if this means I'm going inside the building or scaling outside of it. It might be one or the other. Let us go and find out. Yeah, I don't really like the platform. Every time I jump between these things, I'm always feeling like I'm gonna fall. Like there. I guess... Oh, wait, there's lichen right here. It's sometimes easy to overlook it. At least we climb fast. A lot of video games have you climb really slowly. You know, I actually was playing... you guys know, do you guys know the game Jedi Fallen Order? That was kind of like a Dark Souls-ish, Star Wars game? I actually got it on sale and I played it. Oh, fireflies. I played it. I beat it. Just on my own. It was pretty good, but I noticed something. Why is it that so many AAA games crawl into the unknown? Absolutely. Don't have to ask me twice. Why is it that so many AAA style, like AAA level games are like, oh boy, look, you can, here's a crawl space and your character like shuffles slowly through a thin section where they gotta go sideways and crouch and like climb over things a little bit, and you just hold forward and it takes like 30 seconds and eventually you get to play the game in. Isn't that great? Like, a lot of AAA games do that. That game does too. I've never understood that. It's so common in AAA games. Like, look, the character's like climbing for a while. Like a long while, because climbing, and oh look, he's going through a small passage that takes forever to go through because like I don't know. Let's take a look around though. Yeah, see what I mean? The frames are a little bit better in here. Ooh, this is very much an abandoned home. Ooh, wait, hold on, listen. The music is evoking an air of mystery and a little bit of danger. Interesting. I'm enjoying the music. It's quite good. Okay. Where are we going? And what are we looking for? Oh, there's all sorts of things. What is this place? It looks like the pipe I came out of used to go continue further. I should find a way to get up there so I can keep going. Well, there's buttons everywhere. Kind of feels like this place... Oh, okay, never mind. I guess this will still lag for some reason. Ooh. Heard they might be high in loading screens, but I doubt it. No. That's the thing. For at least for Fallen Order, the way the crawl spaces were placed, I guess they could have hid some loading through them, but they weren't placed in such a way that makes me believe that they were actually being used to mask loading. And even if so, I'd rather just have a loading screen. I hate that idea of like, or just pause the game for a second. You know, one or the other. It doesn't really matter to me. I don't know. I actually find it more obnoxious to like have to wait in an elevator for a while. Oh yeah, Fallen Order does that too. Or have to go through a crawl space solely or something. The idea of masking a loading zone sounds nice in theory, but if you mask it too well, you just make the player go, why the fuck do I have to do this? And honestly, like, think about it, though. Saying a loading screen isn't exactly fun, but you don't have to do anything. You just have to chill out. This is a good time to get a drink or something. But if the loading screen is masked, then what that ends up meaning is you actually have to do something, like holding forward or pressing a button or something. So you actually have to, like, work with the loading screen effectively because it's a masked loading screen. I'd rather just have a loading screen where I can feel comfortable putting down the controller for a second and, you know, getting a drink. Also, for some reason, if I look down underneath the floorboards, it lags out. That's weird. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, well, I mean, I'm assuming we want all green. Uh-oh, okay. Let me guess. It's one of those... No. All right. Oh, you're going to be one of these, aren't you? All right, let's see. What's the rhyme or reason here? Wait, is it always alternating? It's always alternating one to another. So I can only have one on at a time. Okay. I think I need to activate one and then follow the wire to wherever it goes. Okay, I think I understand. Okay, let's just go. Oh fuck! Right, fall damage. I guess let's just do this one at a time. Okay. I say fall damage, but it's not really damage, it's just fall death. Why do I need a... Why is there a climb surface on a ramp I can climb anyways? Shrug. Oh. I think I'd die if I hit a mattress from a long fall. Doesn't really make sense, but maybe. Okay, so I don't know what's active currently. Let's see. Again, sorry for the lag. It looks like down there is foliage hell, so it's causing lag. Because we couldn't escape it, I guess. It's actually worse, perhaps. Anyways, that goes into the wall. That's not very useful. I'm assuming... Maybe I just specifically need to activate this button. So... I'll try to trace this particular wire. Okay, it's this one, and then it goes there. Crosses over. It's really hard to tell. Hold on. I think it's number 2. Now the 5 switches. Again, sorry about the frames. My goodness. Just bear with me for right now. If I solve this puzzle in this area, we can go somewhere that maybe the frames are better, so... It's a shame how common of an issue this is. Alright, let's see. Switch should be enabled now. Let's see. What did that do? Oh, I think it lowered the bed. Remember how it was like originally in an upright position? Now it's flat. Okay. Alright, what other buttons can I press around here, if any? Or what did that do for me, lowering the bed? I mean, I don't know what it did. Not really sure what that accomplished. Is there any other switches? The objective is to get up to that pipe, so technically wouldn't that make me want to raise the bed a lot? I don't know. Treasure chest. I can't open it. What's this? Oh, I get it now. I know what I'm holding. Yeah. Wow, that's quite the sleeping angle. Why does it even go that high? Very large room, but not actually a very large puzzle. That finally explains why the lichen is here. Yeah, see? Move into the dark unknown. Again, don't have to tell me twice. So you can get out of bed in the morning. I guess that would wake you up. I mean, you can sleep in an upright position. It's just like, it's kind of funny to see a bed go that upright. Wait, are you giving me a 2D section? Kind of. Okay. Fine by me. Probably means a more consistent frame rate, so I don't really mind. Wait, why is this up here? Okay. Good. Place is a bit cramped, but I gotta get through it so I can deliver the letter to the clients. Just need to keep going up. In that case, I shall go down. Why? Because stamps. See what I tell you. It's okay. It's grayed out. Like I have already gotten it. Yeah? It's not even lighting up. Okay. Did I just Space Station Silicon Valley this game? Also, if anybody understands what the hell I mean by that, I commend you on knowing that game. Okay, I'll explain the reference. Space Station Silicon Valley. It's an N64 game that has a... If you 100% the game, there's an extra level and a special thing for the credits. However, almost nobody has ever done it because one of the optional collectibles in one level doesn't have proper collision. It's there, you can look at it, you can walk up to it, but you can't collect it. It's just disabled by accident by the developers. So you can never 100% that game unless you hack it. And I have to wonder if that's what's going on here. This is flagged as already collected, but I never collected it. Well, if I'm missing a stamp at the end, this is probably why. Not my fault. Oh, well. Well, there's one thing I could do. I can make one effort to save. Then reload it. And then come back. Nope, still broken. Well, broken, or maybe it's... One thing it could be is, like, maybe that's the same stamp as another stamp, and it just gives you, like, 2 chances to collect it. With the in-game justification simply being that there's 2 of the same stamp in different parts of the game. Which, I mean, there's 2 of the same stamp is a thing that can exist. Like, that's not... Create what? I think I... Uh-oh. Oh. Oh. Huh? What? What? Where am I? Is this... Did I do it right? Was this success? Or did I just break it? I feel like I just broke out of the map or something, but I don't know. I'm a little confused. Was that supposed to happen? I really can't tell. I guess it was? I'm sorry. It seemed like I broke out of a wall or something, like clipped out or something, but I guess we're fine. Wait. The objective text. Text box. Hevusa Zhuizoya. If Philization as things in here, I also know this use to listen. Vazoyajan, Fazilijan, Liftish. Unfortunately, Postmouse had a stroke when trying to write this mission objective. Gotta love it. Read 2 messages at once. No, I don't think it was. I don't think it's reading 2 messages at once. I think what happened is the objective text updates as you progress through each level. I think they just messed up this objective text in this exact situation where, like, you left the pipe and you got across the room. I think in this one instance they didn't write it correctly. That may have just been, honestly, what they may have done there. That may have been their default, like, before they actually wrote out proper objective text. They might have just literally gone like, well, we just need a placeholder, so... Keyboard. Like, I would do that. I'd like, sometimes if I have to place some placeholder text or something for something before I switch it out for something intentional later, I will just go like, alright, keyboard just keyboard noise, and that I just leave it like that. Like, there we go. That left myself some objective text. That I have to change for later, but they forgot to actually change it out for something better later. Okay, let's see something. Okay. Yeah, I think we missed a stamp. I think that stamp in the platformer section was for some reason unobtainable. And see that one weird, see that conspicuous one that's kind of just apart from all the others now, that little singular one. I'm thinking that's probably the one in the area we were just at, and it just didn't. Whoops. It was unfortunately marked. See what I mean? Like, see how that stamp had color, and now I've collected, and now it's grayed out, and I can't interact with it. So I think that one stamp was accidentally marked as already collected as its default state before the player actually collects it. Simply put, it had the wrong flag. It was flagged as collected before I collected it. So, whoops. That means that 100% completion might legitimately be impossible. So I am noticing the fact this is a student project. I'm noticing amateurish mistakes and stuff here and there. But it's honestly, I think they still did a pretty good job. That's just an optional 100% reward, so whatever, I guess. I mean, I'm quite curmudgeony about completionisting, but I've gotten a little more chill about it as of late. It's like, that's fine, whatever. I don't need to complete the game. Like, 100%, I mean. I just want to complete the game normal percent. I could also... I do know there's a chapter select, too, so later on, so... I could try returning to that and seeing if it's working the second time I go through that area. Might work that way, possibly. Ooh, I wouldn't be surprised if it works through the chapter select, but not through normal gameplay, because I bet you anything that there might be a different flag between selecting a specific chapter compared to just doing a normal playthrough. And maybe they use chapter select to check the stamps were working, like they went into the chapter select, went to that stage, was like, oh yeah, the stamps working. But maybe there's some sort of flag condition that doesn't trigger in chapter select, so it's fine there, but in the normal gameplay, the flag is a bit different and it breaks there. So they just didn't catch that for that reason. Anyways, that's a thought anyways. Are these dice? Alright, let's play some Magic the Gathering. I don't know if Magic the Gathering actually uses dice. I think it does. I'm terrible at rolling, though. I just kind of set them down. Alright, so let's see here. So, what is this place? Either way, I need to keep going up. I get the feeling the clients are at the top of this tower. I get that feeling too, specifically because we were told they were at the top of the tower. Oh. Lights. Cool. Is there more there is not even foliage under the... Look at this! Look at the screen not lagging because there's not even foliage down there for once. See? Runs way better when plants aren't involved. Okay, so why are there dice, though? Oh, I was wondering if I could softlock myself by jumping in this bucket. Not sure why I'd be interested, per se, in that, but, you know. Oh, that's why there's dice. Wait, there's way too many steps. Oh, you don't know. Wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. I mean, I could use them as stepping stones, but there's only 4 of them, and there's a lot more than 4 stairs. Alright, what am I actually doing with these dice, then? Oh, so what kind of dice are these? They have a gear on every side. Oh boy, let me roll my dice. I wonder if I'll get a gear out of the 6 sides that have gears. Oh my god, I rolled a gear. Wow. Oh, I guess I can climb this. Hold down the button. Oh yeah, I guess it would, actually. Good point. Oh, there's a button up here, too. Let's see. Okay, there's only so many switches. I can't replace that one. Oh, hold on. That one doesn't want to stay. That one doesn't want to stay. Okay. Alright. Well, that wasn't even that far. Come on. Okay, falling on the metal would hurt a bit, though. Well, okay, I literally used that as... I was like, fine, I'll land on this little mushroom, then. Sir, that is not even a fall. I guess fall damage is more based on where you are, rather than... Is this acceptable? Okay, thank you. Please note that this mushroom, that table, too long a distance, apparently, for that particular situation. This area is very quiet. Okay, so... Yep, that holds down. Alright. So now the light's on. Which I imagine is a good thing. Oh, what? Okay. Nice. Yeah, totally missed the stamp. But it's not really my fault. I know exactly which one it is. Huh. Sad people. Music's getting all sinister again. I like games with orchestrated soundtracks like this, though. It's good shit. Oh. Oh, what? All the way over. Okay, fine. It's a. I thought I just spawned on a previous platform, but apparently I gotta restart. Okay. So I gotta do this right. It's tricky because I have to do a jump onto that climbable lichen, and it's a little bit finicky. Just be a little more careful, I guess. Okay, well, I can get to that platform, but... do I want to? What's this do? I'm gonna guess that means I've effectively gotten a checkpoint. Why is there a die here as well? Okay. Okay. Got weirdly stuck midway climbing. I'm not sure what happened there. Where am I going? Oh, so hi there, Bill. How's everybody doing today, by the way? We have a decent crowd today. How many people we actually have? I can't see right now. We started with 41 viewers before I got going, which was really nice. I guess... oh, wait. I think... it looks to me like I need to get the gears moving. $42. Okay, we're kind of just maintaining. That's fine, too. Oh, okay, yeah, I see now. I see why there's a die. I can't jump if I'm holding this, by the way. Objective updated. It's saying made the entire place move. Maybe I can access somewhere I wasn't able to before. I just gotta be careful not to get crushed. Yeah, so this right here. Gotta love a good bit of tick-tock clocking, huh? I see something of interest really high up. Yep, another stamp. Thought so. Okay. Wait, all these switches are on now. Oh, that's probably... oh, I see. It's the different floors of the elevator. In case I need to go back down or something. Now, let's see. Trying to figure out what to do next. Just to make sure I'm right. Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Been doing good, good. Doing good, chilling. That's good. Also, I just realized something. The music actually... Oh, I can go outside here. Oh, okay. Alright then. Looks like I'll be going out and then back in, probably. I noticed that as I advance floors, the music actually changed, which is kind of a nice touch. Oh no. I don't think that's how a minute hand's supposed to work, but alright. If only I could stop again like I started in the first place. Oh. Technically, I could! Or we could just do a clock window skip. What speedrunners use in this section. Honestly, I think I'm fine. I could just... Whoosh. Actually, I kind of want to go down. Now that you present it as an option game. What's down here? Death. Interesting death. So it wants me to stop the clock, but I don't need to. I just need to time this right. Whoosh. I get the feeling the clients are just around the corner, just a bit further. Yeah, but I have my eyes on a prize. I must get to that first. Okay. Why is there a bit of lichen right there? It's not really a climbable area. Huh, the music cut out and now it's just the clock sounds. Like there's still percussion. Whoever did the music did it. Oh, god damn it. No, wait, actually that's fine. Ha! Ha 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 ha! Okay, just thinking about saying. I think the clock is supposed to be stopped at this point, by the way. I believe I wasn't supposed to get to this section without having stopped the clock first, but I did not have to stop the clock because I was, well, agile. So I don't believe the clock sounds are even supposed to be happening, and the reason the music stopped is because the clock would be stopped for this, or something. I'm not really sure, though. I just know that I have the game in a slightly unusual state at the moment, I think. Oh, up here, right? Alright, cool. 3 stamps left. Probably 2 and the one we couldn't get. But maybe if I load chapter select, I can get it later. We'll have to see. At least it's easy to remember. It's in the 2D section of the game, so... Burbs. Oh, God. Goddamn child's paintings. They always serve as a distraction. They're a trap. August. Either that's somebody's name or this... Whoever painted this really likes the month of August. It's their favorite month. Wait, do kids have favorite months? I mean, I guess sometimes. Probably the one that has their birthday. Actually, it's interesting. A lot of months of the year are names. May is a name. August can be a name. April can be a name. June can be a name. That's about it, actually. The others aren't really names. What's weird is that all those names are technically feminine, except for August. Which is usually masculine. Hello, burbs. Hey, is that a mouse? What's a mouse doing all the way up here? Wait, didn't Mom say mice are dangerous? You're thinking of rats. Hey, I think it's looking at us. Oh, hey, stranger danger, stay back. Yeah, you're gonna be sorry when Mom gets back, you rat. I have a letter for you. It's from Miss Amber. Miss Amber, that's Mom. Mom! Mama! Say, Mr. Postmouse, our Mom isn't here to read us the letter. Do you think you could read it to us? Oh, sure I can. Ahem. To my little chicks, I hope you are eating and staying warm together. Mommy's been trying to get Ruby some help from a doctor, but it's going to take a bit longer than I expected. When you grow up, I hope you'll be nicer than some of the robins I've met in the city. Though it's not all gloom here, I met Dr. Hawthorne just outside of town. He's a very smart and kind city robin, and has promised to help our Ruby very soon. Just hold on a bit longer. Don't leave the nest until your father gets back. There's some extra grub under the nest if you need it. Stay fluffy and warm. Love, Mom. Oh, so Mom's okay. I hope that's a good doctor for Ruby's sake. I really miss her. Thank you, Mr. Postmouse. Sorry for calling you a scary rat. You're way nicer. I know you'll grow big wings someday, just like us, so you won't have to climb that tower anymore. So are you going back to the post office now? I guess so. Is Ruby the bird in the back that's not really active? Are they... Oh, they're sick. That third one there that hasn't said a word. They must be really unwell, and looks like Mom went to the city to try to find help. So that's a bit of a rough situation. Have a good trip. I can understand why they're so protective. Like, oh, get out of here, scary rat thing. Oh, looks like the boss is out. I should head home, but is that a letter on the desk? Well, I've already delivered two. It would be such a shame if I kept another family of birds waiting to hear from the loved ones. Or maybe it's an elderly hedgehog waiting to hear from her grandchildren. I'd better take it. It's addressed to Irene. I should go ask around to find out where she lives. Okay. What's this letter say? Boss was in the office, but he left another letter for me. I'm just going to take care of this one quickly before heading home. Now, where do I find Miss Faraday? It is... Oh, ooh. That's pretty. I like that. Oh, you're still around. Postmouse. The boss isn't around now. He went home early to pick up his prescription. Though we all know he's just going fly catching with Robert, probably. What about the robins? How are they doing? They seemed energetic, but also scared. I think the letter managed to calm them down. Wow, when I woke up today, I did not expect Postmouse of all the mice to be traveling all over the woods to deliver letters. So what you up to? Just running one last errand before heading home. Is that a letter I spot? Let me have a look. Miss Faraday? Haven't heard this one before, but the address is somewhere in the underground ruins. If I were you, I'd look for a light source. I'll consider it. Thank you for the advice. Miss Faraday, was it? Haven't heard of this one before, but the address is somewhere in the... Okay. Light source. Well, there's tons of fireflies. Maybe we could just ask one to hang out with us. If we could talk to bagworms, I don't know why we couldn't talk to fireflies. It just makes sense. Unfinished love letter? I don't know what it is. We'll find out. We also don't know who it actually belongs to. So that is also a mystery. For fuck's sake. The climbing mechanic is a little wonky. Alright, there we go. Oh, sorry for drop frames again. It'll probably happen again. What is this I see? Postmouse outside past curfew? How unusual. I don't live at home anymore. I don't have a curfew. No, but I figured someone like you, as never breaks the rules, would stick to it anyway. Don't you also have a curfew? I'm just packing up the final ingredients for the sextuplet's birthday feast. I'll be out of your fur before you know it. Do consider coming home for the party. Mom really might just get our siblings to kidnap you if you don't. I'd better see you around, Postmouse. You can't hide in that post office forever. I'm not hiding. I'm delivering letters. Same difference. Neither of those places are home. Toodaloo, Fuzzball. Wow, Sasha. Wow. I'm not fuzzy. I haven't been fuzzy since I was a whelp or whatever. What is a baby mouse called? I don't even know. I actually kind of don't remember. There is a word for it. I just don't remember what it is. Oh, wow. Yeah, the frames are a little worse at night for some reason. Oh, well. I'm sure it'll be better once we get to the underground ruins. Let's see. Good, I air drowned again. Good to see I'm still able to do that. It's a bit of a hard jump, actually. It's very pretty, just a shame about the frames. Oh, you know, there's probably not that many people to talk to because it's nighttime. I should also remind you guys, I actually revamped how XSplit is set up so that it runs better on this stuff. Like, the fact that it's watchable at all is because of that fact that I did that. I did a huge overhaul, which took me hours upon hours of setting up, just to make it so XSplit ran more efficiently. Was basically requiring less processor power and left more open to games. Despite that, I still have this issue, but I definitely have greatly improved it from how it was before, I guess you could say. I find it intriguing I can go back over here. I'm going to go back over here now. I'm not really sure why. Hello, what? The machine is still running. I'm going to guess the thing ran pretty perpetually. Then it was turned off for a bit, and then I turned it back on. Oh. Blep. Blurb. Burble. Choke. Gack. Alright, there's nothing really over here. Really? I'm just on a bridge game. You can keep the frames if you don't mind. Oh, well. The good news is we're dropping frames on areas I've literally already been to. It's just nighttime now. All right, let's go back to where the lichen wall is. Climb up there. Oh, I see. We're gonna have to deviate to that one path that the postmouse was too scared to go into, and now it's nighttime and will be scarier. Too bad for him. Oh. Hello. Little postmouse, you're out late, are you not? Just got one more delivery to make, and then I'll be done for the day. One more delivery, hmm? It is very dark out. Can you even read in this light? I'll work something out. I still owe you a favor, if you recall. I just so happen to have a firefly in a jar. Not very rare, but difficult to get a hold of. You would give me something so valuable? If that letter you carry is anywhere near as important as the one you brought me, I will happily help you. Let me free a firefly for you, and she'll light the way. Thank you, Mr. Pablo. Yay. Why the hesitance, little postmouse? The fireflies won't sit still forever. I was just wondering if we could talk later. You must have been to many different places, right? But of course, if you feel so inclined, we could trade stories after you're done with work. Stories? Oh wait, we've had this conversation. Technically. Okay. Hello. Oh, okay. Yep, we're going over here. The place that was scary during day is probably more scary at night, but hey, let's go over here. I mean, it's not like there's actually enemies or foes or antagonistic forces in this game, right? Besides gravity, I mean, and water. I mean, every single creature we meet is really nice, so surely they'll all still, stay nice. Also, that's a little sneaky. Oh, don't tell me. Pillbug, why is this one grayed out? Mr. Bagworm, what's wrong with this stamp? Does anything concern you, Postmouse? I mean, that being grayed out does. No, nothing in particular. Nothing at all. I'm not fearless, if that is what you're asking. Concerns are good for small things like us, but sometimes there comes a point where concerns turn to roadblocks. The way you are searching for is like that. Should I be concerned? Don't worry about it. Oh, okay. Do sleeping dogs tell lies, or do they just lie down? Dogs? I have never seen or known one of those, so I wouldn't know. Give me a guess, then no knowing one. Personally, I don't like lying, so I'd prefer if they lie down. And what of sleeping cats, then? I'd prefer if they didn't wake up. Oh, that's kind of dark. Quite violent. Not like that. I just don't want them to notice me. If you say so, I will trust in your character, Postmouse. It looks like it will be raining soon. Okay. Bagworm's a mysterious character. But also, why is this one grayed out? I'm really confused. Are these like second chances? Like the same stamp position more than once? Just in case you missed the first time it shows up? Or is the game messing up and flagging things as collected before I've collected them? I can't tell. Okay, let's keep going. I don't know. It's hard to say. Student projects, sometimes they have requirements too. Like the professor is like, yeah, you need to do like these gameplay mechanics or something. So there might be things added to a college to a student project that you might not expect because perhaps it was part of an extra credit or just a requirement for the project. This okay. Crawl into the unknown. Yep. Okay. This is getting a little ominous, isn't it? Hey, Hyperion. Double shift? Oh, I feel you, man. There is a floor here. Good to know. Oh. They forgot to texture this side of the pipe, I see. Guess I wasn't supposed to see that. Oh, I didn't die. Okay, I thought the floor would just kill me, actually. Oh shit, water. That will kill me. Oh, it is very dark. I can vaguely make out shapes in the distance. So I was talking about Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I don't like some of the AAA trappings it has. It got that AAA eye-rollingly like, I hate that stuff that AAA does sometimes, AAA development. But it was pretty good. It was pretty good overall. I did play it to completion, not 100% completion. I don't really feel like looking at it. They gave you no tools to like find all the secret chests and stuff, so I didn't really feel like doing that. But it was pretty fun for a playthrough. The reason I got it, I played it, is because it was on super duper sale and 90% off, so I picked it up. And I'm also aware its sequel is coming out soon, so I kind of wanted to finally play that to get an idea of whether or not I liked the game, so I knew whether or not I would care about keeping an eye on the sequel. I would say I'd play the sequel. I don't feel like Fallen Order was the best game ever. I still prefer like other actual Souls-likes compared to it, but it was pretty good overall still. Yeah. I think the Fallen Order was 90% off because the sequel is about to come out. Probably wanting to get people hyped to play it, and, well, yeah, that's kind of the reason I wanted to get an idea of whether or not I'd care about the sequel. I think I would care about the sequel. Yeah, it's a good Star Wars game, not the best. I haven't played a ton of Star Wars games, so I'm not really a good judge on different Star Wars games, but probably what you said. Oh. Oh, hold RT to run. Okay. Uh-oh. It got violent. Try again, sure. So there are antagonistic forces, turns out. Okay, honestly, I'm not... I'm not sure what to take for this situation. There's weird invisible walls everywhere. It's really hard to, like, actually... Oh, I was supposed to climb through here. Well, good thing he jumped over rather than getting me right then. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of invisible walls, and the collision's a little weird, so it's easy to trip up and get caught. Kind of what happened to me the first time. Oh, okay. What'd I do? I died. Okay. Where do I go when he's doing that? Up? Oh yeah, up is correct. Yeah, this game is really bad at conveying where I'm supposed to go sometimes, and now that it's a high-stress situation, that's becoming more of an issue. There's like a path the developers intended me to go, but it's not a clear path. I'm hiding. I was in a book! You can't eat me when I'm in a book! You get a mouthful of paper! Alright, fine. Whoosh. At least there's checkpoints. I guess I jumped in a bucket and that got me killed. I don't know what happened there. Don't jump in buckets when being chased by a cat. Got it. Skip bucket. Dear Irene, it's been a while, hasn't it? Mom's been muttering your name a lot in her sleep, but she doesn't say much during the day. I thought I'd reach out again since you haven't been responding to my other letters. That's a very fast dialogue box, holy shit. I really hope you don't hate me still. And Mom, I really am ashamed of some of the things I said to you, and well, things just haven't been the same since you left. I wanted you to know that Den is moving to the south of the Yellow Woods. If you're around, maybe stop by. Love, you're big sis. Someone sent a letter to me? Yes, and it sounds like they care a lot. You are a brave little mouse. You may go. You can leave the letter here. And thank you. That felt slightly rushed, that ending. I don't know, it could have slowed down a little bit, but I did like that. I like that. I like how that went. I was wondering if the letter is addressed to the cat. Was also my thinking. They may have run out of time, sadly. Well, honestly, when I say it was rushed, I simply mean that it was literally, like, going too fast. I feel like it should have slowed down a little bit. Maybe they ran out of time to animate, so if they slowed it down, it would have, like, required more animation, and they couldn't have done that. Maybe that's why. It just felt like it was suddenly like, okay, gotta hurry. By the way, I'm missing three... Oh, okay. I'm missing 3 stamps, and 2 of them glitched out, so there's just one I just didn't ever find, I guess. What happens if I hit continue? Oh, it puts me back here. Okay. Alright, then. Oh, no, I mixed the music together. Now there is ominous and happy music at the same time. Excellent. I wonder if you get all the stamps, if you can, like... I wonder if you get all the stamps, if you can, Oh. That's interesting. I'm in Act 1, but I can still climb the lichen. Alright. Just figured I'd check something. Oh, wait, actually, that's... Ironically enough, I didn't want to do that. Because the stamp is actually over this way, so... I want to check in with Stamp and see what's up with that challenge. I don't know if there's, like, if you get all the stamps and go back to Stamp, maybe... Stamp the bird, that is, if I'm being confusing. I wonder if you get something for doing so. Ominously happy is the thing. Yeah, but not usually in the case of mixing 2 songs together. Oh, the rock's still in the way. That's weird. I selected chapter 1, but... Huh. That's very odd. See, it looks like when you save and quit, it mixes the music together. Whoops. So wait, how do I get back to Stamp, then? Oh god, I am so glitching out the music now. But yeah, basically the reason I can't get back to Stamp is because the event trigger for dropping the rock is... Like, there's a rock here. And Stamp's, like, over there. Like, past that stamp. I think. Oh. Oh, there's lichen here. I never even noticed. I guess I can go back this way. Cool. That will do. Hi. Back for another round, Four Legs. A round of what? Stamps! What else? Now, you may know there are stamps scattered around out here, but did you know that they're also inside of those giant ruins? It's actually hollow. You can walk inside of it? You can, and by my estimations, there are 1 stamps inside that you haven't found. You better keep those eyes peeled, fuzzy ears. If you miss them, you might be able to come back for them. Wait a minute. 1? I think I counted 2 in there. That's good to know. Thank you. No, thank you. Did I count 2? That I couldn't pick up? I thought there were 2 I couldn't pick up in there. I'm very confused. Oh, well, this is literally the area where I couldn't get one, so... Perfect. I'm gonna just see. I'm curious. I'm gonna go back to that one that was weirdly grayed out for no reason. I still don't get why some of them are just grayed out. I feel like, yeah, see, it's still grayed out. So not really sure about 100% completion. I don't know if it's possible. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. But I don't think I'll worry about it. Like I said, I took a cursory look. Oh, I see. Camera change there confused me, but I get it now. But yeah, this is a nice game, and like I said, it's free on Steam. It's just a student project they put up on Steam after getting whatever grade they got for it. Hopefully a decent grade. I do not think it is perfect, but for a student project, I think they did a very good job, and they definitely have some like the people who worked on this, I feel like I could definitely say a lot for the modelers, the musicians, and to a degree the world designers of this game. I do feel like the world design was very nice to look at, a little tricky to traverse. So there's like elements of this that are weaker than others, but very nice all the same though. I'd rather enjoy this game over those. Remember how I played those Redwall games and I didn't really enjoy them? That one Redwall game specifically. After playing Ghost of a Tale, I noticed the Redwall game that was kind of trying to be like Ghost of a Tale, and I played it and I was like, meh, this is better than that. It's like not as good as Ghost of a Tale, but better than that Redwall game. Which was a shame about that Redwall game. That's a good IP, but it was such a crash grab of a game. Well. But Postmouse here, this was made with heart, and I appreciate that about it. This was nice, and I like the ending, even if it was legitimately a little rushed. Like, I just think that if they had just had more time to animate, I think that cutscene would have probably been slower. Do you notice how I struggled to keep up with the voice acting specifically for that ending? That was because it was being read off so fast. But I do like how the cat's countenance changed from, I'm hunting you because you're food, to, oh, you're delivering me a letter, I'll actually give you some respect. I like that. That was cool. But yeah, that was Postmouse. A nice little story. And a promising project. I hope the people who worked on this can continue onward into proper game development. Profitable game development in the future. Because I do think they have some promise here. But in any case, I hope you guys enjoyed.